Checking in 4 hours later. Alright, Peter, we're almost done. You got your stuff done? What?
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
Yep, that would be why.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Probably Ota. But let's just say... So Sejima.
Congressman Sejima has no connection to Mayumi. Or do you know something I don't?
I think I do, but...
No.
Whatever.
Sorry. Just a guess.
No need to apologize. I know that the brilliant mind of Kaname Date wouldn't waste my time throwing out random guesses. I am sure I will agree with you once you explain your reasoning. In detail.
You don't have to bully me. I was just thinking out loud.
Mayumi hates Iris. I doubt you would protect her.
You're right.
This is bad. His condition is worsening. Perhaps we need to increase the dose. Or reduce it?
I can hear you muttering, you know. It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts.
I've already given you my thoughts. They're clearly bad.
What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
He's just a kid. Oh, I can look at the wheel and stuff now. Wonder if there's anything I'm gonna get out of it. I guess not. Let's see. So I do find it kind of hard, because you did see in the video Ota and the polar bear, like, kind of run off screen. I find it kind of hard that he would jump in and out of that suit that quickly, unless the polar bear was someone else, maybe? I don't know. I don't think he would take Iris's eye out, but I don't know, maybe he would.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Okay.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
Yeah, that's pretty messed up, but I guess that is a possibility.
Perhaps she ordered him to.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Yeah, but the video stream does.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
It's a very painful
Iris drove
performance.
Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream.
Here, pull out my eye. Are you sure? Yeah, just do it. Ah, are you good? Yep, yep.
Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it.
That sounds Unpleasant.
After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
That's true, but I feel like taking the costume on and off that quickly would have been difficult.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
You're doing a great job, Ota!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my eyeball pulled out. That sounds unpleasant.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
You say that like pulling out your eye is just like a thing that people do sometimes, you know, like, just a little eye pulling. Like, that sounds incredibly bad.
It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's only a theory. An Ota theory.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely.
Or an Iba theory, I guess.
They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
That just sounds so uncomfortable. Like, it's one thing if someone, you know, rips your eyeball out, like, that's obviously not fun. But could you physically stand having your eyeball taken out? I guess maybe if you had Ota give you anesthesia so that you were knocked out and do it, I guess maybe that wouldn't be as bad. But that still seems like that would suck. Like, I like having two eyes. I don't know about you, but two eyes are pretty nice. And I feel like not having two would really suck.
Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom?
She said she
You
did
said
it, you
you
punk.
were gonna clear her. Why?
Even the bottom of your shoes are purple. Oh no, those are my socks, I think. You want to talk about stuff? Maybe you'll tell me about the cool... I can see the TV just barely. Not gonna tell me about the eggplant zucchini woman in a swimsuit? Okay, I guess not. How you doing?
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
Oh, I lost all the chances to talk about the other things.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself. Or asked you to do it.
Ugh, no.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Oh!
You...
He tells the truth.
I'm telling you I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day.
Why does your dad look so dumb?
And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. And we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt. There's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah. He had a heart attack. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
I'm gonna be a professional nerd.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well,
Whatever,
Ota,
loser.
if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota?
You better hurry, Ota. We're not going to be able to open the diner today.
Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Uh-oh, Ota said the bad words.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
So I guess she does still have dementia in this. That's good
What's
to
that
know.
picture?
Ota turned the photo frame to me so I could see.
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Alright, you're getting away now for now, kid. Next time we're gonna be here to arrest you. I like the idea that Iris might be the killer. It definitely explains some of her kind of demented views that we had seen earlier. Potentially. At least it gives a little... It makes a little bit of sense. I'll say that.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
Of course, we could say that it is still the, it is still Sojima. I'm not sure if that's the case through all of these different, branching paths that we've taken, but maybe they're accomplices somehow, but Sojima is still the killer? Maybe?
I was, but a thought occurred to me. Iba, what's in this box?
Your favorite kind of reading material, and a lot of it.
Academic research papers on criminology?
No, the kind that features gratuitous nudity.
Just like my you-know-what.
What is your you-know-what?
It could only be one thing.
Oh, your ego?
No, not my ego.
Gotta make some excuses to grab that box.
Hi, I'm Drum Imon.
You say strange things sometimes.
Date, look! A tonguefish on the ocean floor.
What's a tonguefish?
A flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Of course I can. My vision and my looks are my best qualities.
They have a lot to say.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
It's another forklift. I think that's most of what to see out here other than the
Iba,
van.
who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
You know, it actually does make sense the more I think about it, because if Sojima is still the murderer, and Iris, according to some of those demented scenes we saw, was somebody standing off in the distance, you know, as an accomplice of sorts, then it would make sense that maybe she'd try to use Ota as an accomplice of sorts as well. Potentially. Sorry. I didn't even read that last line. I've been connected to the in-system server and began a research. You got a result in no time.
Found one hit.
What is an
A taxi.
in-system?
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
I'm sure he's still going to be there by the time we get there. Guess it's not that far away.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Oh, I hate your face. I really do.
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
I really hate your face. You look like sick.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
What's up, receptionist lady?
Huh? I can't hear you.
I like the idea that we're just yelling at her while we're sitting over here. I walk closer to the receptionist.
Oh, you asked me out before, didn't you? But it's kind of complicated. I told you, I am reptilian.
But you were just joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I only eat vegetables.
I am fairly sure she means vegetarian.
What? You're too far away. I can't hear you.
I walk closer.
Oh, I can't believe Tessa became a victim too. It's like, seriously, can you not? What if I'm next? Freaks me out. Date, could you introduce me to some big, strong man who can protect me?
Nah. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own.
No, I'll totally die.
Goes to sit back down, immediately talks to her again.
What? You gotta come closer. I can't hear you.
And once again, we walk closer.
What can I say, you know? The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a date, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
Date, look! An antlion! Yay! Go, antlion!
Iba has a strange fascination with insects. Is an antlion like a real insect?
Featured. Anyone can run a pyramid scheme. I believe I'll purchase that on my way home.
Alright.
Ah, this is Magnus Spiel.
How do you know?
I like that they gave him all these audio lines. For all of this stuff.
A high stool. It's like a tall seat.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Oh, have you taken note of the painting? It is titled Lions Fishing, Carpe Diem.
Sofa King.
Don't.
Okay. I think we're good now.